We just got some new numbers on the housing market. The Federal Housing Agency says home prices slipped 0.1% compared to May, but they're still more than 5% higher than the year before. And we know how tough the market is in Texas right now. So Natalie and Dad live in Dallas. We just got a new report giving us a better picture of our housing market. It's really not that great.
It's really not that great, and anyone in the home buying market, they don't need us to tell them that. It's really hard right now. The Texas Comptroller just released a report, and unfortunately it is a daunting one. Simply put, home building in Texas did not keep up with the economic boom here. It also didn't keep up with the millions of residents that moved here over the last decade. Now, this 26-page report says that Texas has a deep housing shortage. In fact, the state needs 306,000 more homes than it has right now, and that is just an estimate. This makes the competition for housing high, which of course sends housing costs soaring, forcing many first-time home buyers to be out of the market and leaving more than half of the state's tenants spending too much on rent. First, on those home buyers being out of the market, it's really because median home prices rose 40% between 2019 and 2023. Mortgage rates also peaked at 7.79% in 2023. Now, in this same report, the Texas Comptroller says Texas's relatively low cost of living has been a major draw for new residents and relocating companies. But Texas could lose that affordability advantage if local and state officials don't find some way to boost the state's housing supply. Now, last year, WFAA spoke with Dallas Councilmember Chad West. He says that the cost of living, housing specifically, of course, hurt the lower and middle class the most.
If we don't want to end up like Seattle or Portland or San Francisco or priced out like in New York City, we've got to do something different in the city of Dallas, and we need to start being proactive about it now.
Speaking of those big cities, New York City is only one step ahead of Texas when it comes to demand for apartments. So we are right up there. And when it comes to demand for apartments, that means the rent is going to spike. CoStar, the same group that did this survey, says that rent is going to continue rising throughout the rest of the year, unfortunately for all of us. Kara.
Yeah, I know it's been getting really difficult for a lot of people to find a good place to live. Okay, thank you, Natalie.